The next question though, what is 1.3 times 740? Definitely there are some answers here that we know that can't be. So, but you're gonna have to work out this though. So you want to work out this just to get your math, because they're testing to see if you could work out. 0 times 3 is 0. All right. 3 times the 4, that is 12. Carry the 1. 3 7 is 21 and 22. Put a 0. 1 times 0 0. 1 times 4 4. 1 times 7 7. And we're adding up this. All right. So I'm getting a 0, a 2, a 6, a 9. And guess what? I have one digit behind the decimal point. So right there. So this is 962 I'm looking at right there for my answer. All right. So 962. Let me take this outside of that question right there. All right, let's look at another question at the same time. So it says, how many 0.35 liters of bottles can we get from a container of 35 liters? So what we want to do though is just to divide this, because you're talking about liters to liters. So we're talking about, I have 35 liters and I want to know how many of these I could fill out of it. So I'm going to divide by. All right, so I'm seeing like 100 coming out, but let's just work these out. We want to make sure that the divisor being an whole number. So it's going to take 1, 2 movements to the right. That means this is here 1, 2. So basically I end up with 3,500 over 35. If we divide this, I am going to definitely get 100. So I'll be able to fill 100 of those containers. For this one, you don't have to multiply this because all the numbers are 2 and 8. So we just have to count off the digits behind the decimal point, which is 2 overall. So the answer would have been 0.28. Find the total cost of 1.5 kilogram of rice at $1.80 per kilogram and 0.75 flour at $9 at $3.96 per kilogram. So all we're going to do is to imply some multiplication again. And we're talking multiplying $1.80 times $1.50. You don't have to line up your decimal point because we're multiplying. So you just make sure that you make a note of what's going on. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 8, that's 40. 5 times 1 is 5 and 4, 9. Put a 0 to hold the place. 1 times 0, 0. 1 times 8, 8. 1 times 1, 1. So we're going to add up this 0, 0, 7, 2. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3 decimal places. So right here. So basically this is a $2.70 that we got from this. I'm holding on to my $2.70 here for now. All right. So let me mark my $2.70 right over there. Come on. All right. So I have my $2.70 there. What I'm going to look at now is the 0.75, all right, at this. So you're talking about $3, that, and I'm multiplying this by 75. All right, so we're multiplying. It's going to catch in that, but that's fine. Now let's put it over here. $3.96, multiplying that by 0.75, and there we go. We're talking about 5 times 6, that's 30. Put in the 0, carry the 3. 5, 9, 45, and 3, that is 48. Carry the 4. 5 3s 15 and 4, that's 19. Let's put a 0. 7 times 6 is 42. Put the 2, carry the 4. 7 times 9, that is 63 and 4, 67. Carry that 6. 7 3s 21 and 6, that's 27. And let's add these 0 and 0, carry the 1, this is a 7, carry the 1, this is a 9 and 2. All right, so basically then the $3.96 times the 0.75 is going to give you, remember the decimal places, I'm taking 4. So you're talking about $2.97. So we're adding $2.70 plus $2.97, and that is going to take us out of the game. We have to work these out. It's like there is no shortcut for these. Basically, we're testing the skills to see if we can do this. So it's a $5.67 that everything would have cost. You just simply employ some working out. Number 15, a customer buys two jars of baby food that cost $1.70 each. All right, so now we're seeing that we're talking about $1.70 each, very important, each, and a pack of diaper that costs $12. So this is a pack. All right, so we want to know the change. She gave the shopkeeper $20. How many change will she receive? First thing, we want to work out this to say, all right, this is $3.40, yeah, because it was 2 at $1.70. And then now we're suggesting that, listen, I need to add this $3.40 to the $12.72 to know the total. So that's 2, 1, carry the 1 there, and that's a 6, and that's 1. So that's $16. So we're talking about $16.12 everything came to. So basically then we're going to subtract the $16.12 from the 20, right? And then we're getting $3.88. We're looking for that. It's at the top. And there it is. We have conquered that. Let's see what else is coming. We're in the fraction section of the paper now, 16. So it says that these, I wouldn't trouble these because everything is a 5. So I'm just going to work with 1/8 plus 7/10. And then this could work with a 40. So we're saying that 8 into 40 goes 4 times. So 4 times 1 is 4. 8 into 40 is 5 times. My bad. Let me fix that. That's 5. 5 and 5 times 1, that's 5. 10 into the 40, that's 4. This is the 28. All right. And then when you add this, you're getting 33 over 40, which means that everything is 5 and 33 over 40. All right. So because I was only working out to see the extra pieces, because we know we'll get a 5 by adding the 2 and the 3 already, and everything had 5, as you could see. So we worked out the next part, which is the other fractions. All right, so we're looking at this. We're talking 4/5 minus 2/3. Listen, this is 15. All right, so 5 into the 15 is 3 times 3 4s, that's 12. 3 into the 15 is 5. 5 2 is 10. So this is 2/15. And the answer is at the top right there. What is 3 1/4 minus 1? So when I look at this now, I have to work out this because I'm getting 2 sets of numbers there. So because I'm getting those, then I can't just, work with. So I'm going to have to work with everything. So let us quickly convert. I could just convert. 3 4 is 12 plus 1. This is 13 over 4. 717 plus 5, that is 12 over 7. So I'm working with some mixed numbers now, right? All right, 28 is going to be my number here. 4 into 28 goes 7 times. So I'm saying 7 times 13, all right? 7 times 13 is going to give us what? 91. So 7 into the 28 is 4. 4 times that, that's 48. So basically 91 minus the 48 will give me 43 over 28. Well, that's not there. So then we're going to have to look because that's not there. So now we're converting back this now. So the 28 into the 43 is 1 time. So we want to see the remainder now. What's left? 15 as a remainder. So 15 out of 28. We're looking for this now. And then we would have seen this right here. So that's the answer for that one. So basically, sometimes when you work it out, you're not going to see the answer you get first. You work again. A property is sold for $1.25 million. So we want to know, how do we represent $1.25 million? So $1.25 million is 1,250,000. All right. To 2 owners receive, so the 2 owners receive half. All right. How much will each get? We want to divide this by 2. That's what half signifies. 2 into itself 1 time. 2 into the 12 6 times. 2 into the 5 goes 2 times. And remainder 1. 2 into the 10, that's 5. 2 into 0 0. 2 into 0 0. 2 into 0 0. So each person would have gotten 625,000. And we're looking for that. Here is our response right there. Now the next one is a fraction. It says 2 and 2/5 divided by a half. So what we want to do is quickly check this out. 2 and 2/5 divided by a half. We're going to convert to a improper. So 5 2 is 10 plus 2, that's 12 over 5. divide by a half, which really means 12 over 5 multiplied by 2 over 1. Now there is nothing to cancel, so I say 12 times 2, 24 over 5 times 1, 5, and then this will be 24 over 5. We don't see that. But how this work out? 5 into this goes 4 times and remainder 4 over 5. We're looking for this now, and it's at the top.